In the previous episode, I talked about the Hebrew Bible and why it is called Tanakh in Hebrew, its classification and the literature work. If you haven't happened to listen to that episode, then I suggest you to go back and listen to that first for a better understanding. Well, we all know that Judaism is a whole different religion which follows the central teaching of the coming Messiah who will bring back justice, world order and heavenly rule here on earth. The Christian believes and follows the same thing, but they claim that the coming Messiah has been here already, some 2000 years back, and he was killed by the Romans and later raised on the third day and descended to heaven, which is Jesus, the Christ. That belief and hope became the central teaching of the Christianity. Later, as years passed by, different church authorities in different major countries had their own views and opinions about the teachings and acceptance of scriptures, which resulted in the emergence of new sects with new rules and recognitions across the world. Along with that, new cults and movement also came into existence. Now, we don't get into that. That is pretty vast and dynamic, historical and controversial topic. Here, I will talk about the Bible followed by the two sects of Christianity, that is the Catholic and Orthodox Church. And along with that, I will differentiate it with the Protestant Bible, which is the common Bible. Again, this is for Old Testament, not the New Testament. For New Testament, I'll make another episode, so yeah, please stay tuned. So, as I have mentioned in the last episodes, that the Old Testament of Christian Bible is pretty much similar to the Jewish Hebrew Bible, which is further divided from 24 to exact 39 books. So these compilation of 39 books are known as the Old Testament in the Common Bible, which is technically the Protestant Bible. In the Protestant Bible, the Old Testament is not subgrouped as we can see in the Hebrew Bible, but in a theological point of view, it is subgrouped. Yes, it is also recognized under different subgroups like the Torah in the Hebrew Bible is known as Pentateuch in the Christian Bible. So these are the first 5 books written by Moses as per the direction of God on Mount Sinai. These are books from Genesis to Deuteronomy. Here in Pentateuch, the term Pente means 5 and Tukos means scroll, literally 5 scrolls of written work. After Pentateuch, we have the collection of historical books which is from Joshua to Esther, then some collection of poetic books which is from Job, Psalms, Proverbs, and it goes up to Song of Solomon. Then we have major prophets which is Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, and Daniel. Here, the book of Daniel is considered under the major prophets, which is not the case with the Hebrew Bible, because in Hebrew Bible, book of Daniel is considered under the classification of Ketuvim, which is writings. And finally, we have minor prophets, which is from the book of Hosea to book of Malachi. Well, that is what we call the Old Testament of Christian Bible. Okay, now you might be pretty curious that okay, that is the Protestant Bible, then what exactly on earth is a Catholic Bible and Orthodox Bible? Unlike the Protestant Bible, Catholic Bible's Old Testament have 46 books instead of 39 books. That is 7 additional books in the Catholic Bible along with the common 39 books. These books were once a part of the Protestant Bible as well, but the early Protestant scholars decided to remove those books from the Protestant Bible since they wanted to stick to the authentic Jewish Hebrew biblical canon. So what are these books in the Catholic Bible added along with the traditional 39 books? These are collectively called as deuterocanonical books in Catholics' view, and Protestants call it apocryphal books, which means hidden or removed. These books are Book of Tobit, Book of Judith, Book of 1 and 2 Maccabees, Solomon's Book of Wisdom, Sirach, and Book of Baruch. These books are very interesting. You should read it. It will help you to understand the ancient literary work and stories followed by the early Israelites. Very interesting, actually. This is how the Catholic Bible is totally different from the Hebrew or the Protestant Bible. Now, when it comes to the Eastern Orthodox Bible, they pretty much follows these same books from the Catholic Bible, but they have extra additional books added into it, like additional Psalms 151, 3 Maccabees. The Greek version of the Orthodox Bible also include 4th Maccabees, and the Ethiopian Orthodox Bible also includes all the books in the Catholic and Greek Orthodox Bible, plus Book of Jubilees, Book of Enoch. Book of Enoch is really interesting and great work. You should read it. Along with it, the Ethiopian Orthodox Bible includes Book of Synodicon, Book of Didaskila Apostolum, which is also known as the Teachings of 12 Apostles, Testamentum Domini or Testament of the Lord, Book of Calamentus, and 4th Baruch. Some Eastern Orthodox Church and Marthomite churches also follows the Gospel of Thomas. This distinctiveness also resulted in different perspectives and views in different church denominations and gave rise to different customs and practices. So technically this is how the Protestant and Hebrew Bible differ from the Catholic and Orthodox Bible. Alright you guys, thanks for listening to the Stand Perspective podcast series. I hope this was helpful for you. If it is, you can help share the podcast episode with other people who will also find it helpful. Or just go to iTunes and leave a review. Good or bad, just be honest with it. It will help this podcast to grow. You can be a part of our Facebook community, as well as I have this podcast available on my YouTube channel with some intriguing visuals. Apart from podcasts, you can also watch more short videos and video essays revolving around the same topic. Or if you just want to stick to the podcast, then that's cool. Please enjoy listening to them, and that's great, and I'm really happy to share this with you. I'll see you in the next episode with a new following topic. Till then, stay tuned and have a great day.